This is one of my favorite techniques for when you are having like those what if anxiety spiraling moments. And it has truly helped me, and I feel like I've become a pro at letting go of all of these anxious thoughts in a way that doesn't gaslight or deny your previously lived experiences. And it is the practice of diffusing. When we are diffusing a thought, we are essentially reaffirming to our brain and our body that, hey, I really appreciate the thought you're having. I acknowledge the thought that you are having where you're feeling anxious, you're worried about being embarrassed, and I recognize that that thought is not factual. I recognize that that thought is actually a temporary expression in our consciousness as opposed to it being something that we need to immediately respond to or reflect on. This can look something like you having an anxious thought of, I feel like I'm going to be embarrassed. And then you can say something like, I have the thought that I am going to be embarrassed, as opposed to you truly feeling like that thought is going to happen. I know it's like the smallest shift, but it does make a huge difference, especially to our subconscious and our nervous system. You can also say something like, thank you, mind, for being concerned about me getting embarrassed. I am safe. I am okay. Thank you for that thought. It kind of seems silly. Like, I know when I first started doing it, it felt kind of like silly that I was talking to myself in this way, but truly the parts of the anxiety that are causing these thoughts to come up are actually from the subconscious, where our younger parts live and are stored. And so if you are terrified of being embarrassed or judged and the anxiety starts to happen with the what if thoughts, it's typically because the younger parts of us have experienced this kind of embarrassment and they're trying to protect you by deploying these anxious thought spirals. So I want you to go try it out, and remember, consistency over perfection. If you go into the gym and you do crunches, you're not going to expect to have a six-pack the next day. This is very similar. We need to strengthen that resilience, mindfulness muscle. And in order for us to do this, we need to do this as often as we can.